Happy Hump Day. This is Cody with Secure Agent Mentor and SecureAgentMentor.com. It is Wednesday. Every single Wednesday we bring you thinking outside the box to give you crazy, creative prospecting methods, sick and nasty, crazy, creative prospecting ideas to help you level up and to help you dominate the competition. Again, this is thinking outside the box where we give you a different creative prospecting idea every single week. Again, this is Cody from SecureAgentMentor.com. We thank you so much for listening and for joining us. This is something that if I got back into the Medicare market and if I was a Medicare agent, this is what I would do to sell 500 to 750 new Medicare supplements every single year over the phone without ever leaving my office. I would hire a couple of Filipino telemarketers. I would hire an assistant to keep me organized. I would give those Filipino telemarketers a bunch of a script. I would pay for software, and I would have a process to where they were setting up telephone appointments, complimentary 10-minute telephone appointments or appointments by phone. And I would use that to book up anywhere from 12 to 15 turning 65 Medicare telephone appointments over several states, about a handful of states. And we would do that every day. We would have about 60 to 75 new Medicare telephone appointments every single week, which is not hard to do. And I would end up talking to 30 to 40 of them, and we'd end up closing 10 to 15 new Medicare supplements every single week. I would even do like dentists do, and I would actually text the individual to alert them and remind them of their appointment. I would email them, maybe even send them a card in the mail to remind them if it was more than a couple days. Maybe an automated call to remind them of their appointment. Whatever it is, I would make sure that they were alerted of what was going on, and we would have tons and tons of Medicare leads for people turning 65, and we would pitch them about going over their Medicare options and explaining how Medicare works, and then giving them their options, and then trying to pitch them on why a Medicare supplement is the best choice. And that's something that I would do, and I've tinkered with a little bit, but again, my passion isn't Medicare. I'm not obsessed with Medicare like I am life and final expense. But if that's what I was doing, I would do it and we'd kill it. $3,000 to $4,500 of new Medicare supplement commissions every single week for a grand total of 500 to 750 new med subs every single week by using this method. And if you wanted to scale up even more, you could hire an agent, hourly, salary, per deal, or even as an LOA to sit there and take and field these calls and try to close them over the phone or transfer them to you to close when they got to a certain point, or set up a follow-up sales appointment to do the application or whatever. It would be a matter of doing it in high volume and thinking big, which is what I love to do. I've got to think creative. I got to think outside the box. I got to be sick. I got to be nuts. I got to be awesome. And this is one of the things that I do to think outside the box. And so anytime I'm thinking about selling a product, I'm thinking, how can I do it huge? What's the biggest possible way to blow this idea up? And then I figure out the best way. And I think that this is personally the best way to have a small Medicare operation and still do 150 to 250 grand the first year, and then scale up every year after that. You'd be making $1 million in the Medicare business within a handful of years by using this awesome idea, and it wouldn't cost more than about probably $250 to $500, $250, $300 to $600 a week, depending on if you had an assistant, if you had another agent, if you just had two telemarketers and an assistant. You could start out with just two telemarketers and software and spend about, you could pay a Filipino telemarketer 40 hours, $3 an hour, $120 a piece. That's $240. Maybe their software is $20 a piece per week, $30 a piece per week. You're sitting at $280 to $300 a week, and you're going to write a crap ton of business. And you could even use the free data list from our website, SecureAgentMentor.com, because we give unlimited data for free on our site if you're a member. Go to SecureAgentMentor.com, click on the far right in the members bar, and click on members area, and then become a member. Tons of content, tons of sick creative prospecting ideas, tons of discounts, videos, audio, phone recordings, scripts, extra documents, you name it. It's and discounts on software. It's perfect for what I'm talking about. And so if you're not a member, it's $19. That's nothing for the millions and millions of dollars of advice and benefits and value that you're going to get from this site. So you've got to go check it out. Again, we do this thinking outside the box every single Wednesday. This is Cody from Secure Agent Mentor and SecureAgentMentor.com. We bring a crazy, creative prospecting idea every single week. And this was this week's. It's May 3rd, 2017. We're about to throw it on YouTube so that you guys can blow it up. Thanks so much for listening. Have an incredible week. We hope to see you live at the main event on Monday at 3 o'clock. Go blow it up. Think big. Be creative. You got this. Thanks so much for listening.